What up, YouTube? Got a video here of my RC. It's a Red Cat Volcano. I did an engine swap for recently, and so stock engine. So came with it a little VX.18. It's actually a fairly good motor. Does haul ass when you get on the trigger. But I've done a lot of video watching on YouTube about the Red Cats volcanoes, and I've seen one person who put an 8th scale motor in this, and I have done it as well. I put an 8th scale motor, and I'll show you it. Bam! It's a Dynamite Mach 2, big red, very big, actually, in comparison to the stock. I'll show you. That's actually retarded. Just the cooling head itself is massive, massive. And I did a little customization, cutting, whoops, backwards camera, screws here, fits well, gear mesh is all good, as you can see, rolls nice and smooth, tires turn, got a dual gas tank setup, 75 cc's, and I believe it's the same, 75 and 75, so I got pretty good. Did my custom link kit that I did using the brakes. So this is the brake. The lever here for the brake, as you can see, for the throttle is very long. That was connected to the brake. So I just switched that around because this is a slide carb, this model, and my other one was a twist carb. So I had to take this rod and I threaded it into the carb piece here. So now when I'll turn on my remote. So when I throttle, it pulls. See, so the carb opening inside, full throttle, and now see I did a custom link for my brakes. Brakes work as well, no problem. Boom, boom, boom. It all works. Another upgrade that I did was my brother-in-law smashed my truck into play structure at the park, unfortunately. So I bought a Volcano EPX Pro from somebody, and I took all the suspension arms and I put them on this truck. So for the front, you can see here how it bumps out on either side. The rear is a little bit different. The bumps are on the back. So since the battery box is here, and if I would have put the left on the left and the right on the right, this bump here would have been hitting the edge of the battery box, so the suspension wouldn't have been able to move. So I put them on the opposite, and your truck still works fine. It just tows in. You can tow it out if you want. You can just take the inside hub and put the left on the right and the right on the left. You can fix the toe, whatever you prefer. I find that my truck goes really straight with the stock motor, and it flies. So what I have to do also for my exhaust is my exhaust comes out of the rear, right here. So I have to remove this shock and actually remove the two front shocks, because it's a dual shock setup. I'll remove the two fronts on the rear, and I'll replace the two rear secondaries with 1/8 scale shocks. So it'll be a little bit beefier to take the weight of the engine, and that's pretty much about it. I'll get a running video soon. I haven't broken it in yet. It's a little bit cold here in Calgary. But this is all the electric stuff. All the electric wheels, shocks, came aluminum bodied shocks, and my screw holes, they're not too bad. Flywheels are not really in the same spot as it would usually be, but don't matter. Gear mesh is good. It should rip. I've got full throttle, I've got brakes, and pull start. Another good thing is here, it's backwards. Right here where my finger is, that's the roto start. This is a roto start pull start combo. You can actually with me putting this on, my dog bone runs right here that my finger's on. I can actually fit my drill directly inside there and actually still use the drill start as well as the pull start that comes with the motor. I prefer to use the roto start. It works a lot faster for me. And servos, I'm using the Hexfly 15 kilogram steering servo from the Volcano EPX Electric for my throttle, and I'm using a Losi high torque servo for my steering. And it's actually a very nice servo, very fast, as you can see. I'll show you here. It's very fast. It's got a lot of torque to it, and that's about it. I run 20% nitro. I don't really need to run anything more in this, because that is a 3.4. Should pump out about 3.4 horsepower, and it's a pretty big engine. It's a 0.28, and you know, should get her done. I've watched a lot of videos. I haven't seen one of these before, so you know, hopefully I can get a running video for you guys and show you this thing ripping up and down the road doing catwalks, and you know, hopefully I'll be breaking some stuff. Anyways, sayonara, YouTube.